Hi everyone. I had my blue potatoes after getting long eyes on them, and I got to take every one of them off. I do that a couple times every winter. They'll grow back. I do the same thing with my seed potato because I don't want long sprouts. That's what happens in the dirt. Long spindly stalks. You don't want that. That's okay, but I take them off too. I like to have my potato in the sun. Not the sun, but in the light, in the north facing window. To chit them. So I have this shutter full. I have a shutter there, and then my seed potato and another shutter. So I have to scrub all this off so they don't go soft. This is the heating potato. Takes a little bit of time, but you got to do it. You got to get it done. See, I don't want that when I plant my potato. I want them short. I'm going to do a video of it when I put them out, my seed potato, in little boxes. Put them in the window. I keep a lot like that for seed potato. I had some really big potatoes this year. And some small ones. What time I'm ready to sit, something like that there is kind of soft, I'll throw that in the mud too. I had 23 drills of potatoes last summer, 16 feet long each drill. I think they're 28 inches wide. I got 702.6 pounds of potatoes. This year, pH levels was a bit high, so a bit too much alkaline. So I ordered 5 pounds of sulfur pellets, and I put that in the mud, raked it all through, and that seemed to sweeten the soil a bit. And I got a lot more potato because the year before, with the pH levels too alkaline, I only had 306 pounds of potatoes. And scabby. I had a lot of scab on my potato year for last because the mud was too alkaline, and I had some rot in the centers of my blue potatoes, and that's unusual for a blue potato. They have rot in the centers. They're not like russets. But when I put the sulfur pellets in last April, and it started working good, I don't have no scabs this year and no rot in the centers. A couple of the really big potatoes I had did have rot centers, which is normal. I think I had 5 potato. I probably can put that up on YouTube later. They were over 6 pounds. It's 5 potato. Too big. That's the right perfect size of potato. That's a good eating potato. Some of these I'm gonna put in for seed. Got a lot of seed potato. All big seed potato on one side. Seed potato that side on the opposite side of them. 23 drills of potatoes last year. This year I'm gonna do, it's gonna be over 30 drills of potatoes. Actually, these they're getting soft, but I'll make a stew with them maybe tomorrow. Anything soft this evening, I'll make a stew with tomorrow. That's what I'll do. Moose stew. But these blues, they flower every year. There was not a sprayed potato. This is my potato every year. I've been growing these now for about 6, 7 years, I guess. Maybe 8. But they will flower every year. and I leave them alone. Let them get pollinated to produce seed for next year. I grew a lot of cucumbers last year. I'm going to grow some more again this year. I sold my own seeds from them, and I'm going to continue to keep those seeds. I did 17 bottles of sweet mustard pickles. I don't know how many bottles of bread and butter pickles I got, and dill pickle spears. My cousin took a good many. I had lots for winter anyway. You will see that. I guess those planted. Plus, I'm going to do an extra place for the cucumbers as well. Rhubarb. I got 25 plants of rhubarb made. The plant that I got from the place where I got it. I took care of it since I was a kid. It had come from down the coast. And it was up by her cabin on someone else's land for many years. She had a lot of drills or big mounds of rhubarb. I think that rhubarb was brought up in the 20s, 30s. I can't remember what my uncle said, but it came from down the coast here in the northern peninsula. And it died down to one plant. Just one crown, about 4 or 5 spindly little stalks left on about the size of my finger. And I started taking care of it and pulling it, tearing up, chopping it up and just putting it all around the crown for fertilizer. Same thing with green grass. And each year, I start getting bigger and bigger. Start coming back. And one year I went up to tend to it, and someone had the seed pod chopped off of it, so they were planning on taking it. So I took care of it since I was 19 years old, right up till 30 odd. So I took it and brought it home. I'm going to put a plant back in its place. And that lady's land, she died many, many years ago, but I got to put the plant back. And I got a lot of seeds I harvest from. I let one go to seed this year, and I got a lot of seeds. A couple thousand seeds. And I'm going to start some pots, I think, this summer. But that plant, that rhubarb plant, that one plant, I made 25 out of that one. And it's well over 100 years old now. Some people say the rhubarb plant only lasts 15 years, but that one's sure hung on. I'm going to save as much as I can, grow more, give it to people. Young missus, I give her an envelope full. I gave her a plant besides. She got that growing in her garden. She was really proud to get that. She was really proud to get a lot of the seed from this old plant. You gotta try to save as many plants as you can. Get your own seed and keep growing it. Because them GMOs, I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but more GMO seeds not fit. Grow it 1 year and you gotta go buy more. You don't know what you're gonna get out of it. Say you keep your seed from the cucumbers. You grow your cucumbers out of those seeds the year after. More stronger, bigger and stronger. I watch that on YouTube. I love watching YouTube. Watch YouTube every day. I love it. There's a lot of gardeners from here on the island and the States. I enjoy watching the gardening shows. You get a lot of ideas. I've been at the garden since I was a child. With my mother and father. They taught me a lot. Taught me everything I know. I enjoy it. Anything to do with vegetable gardening. Not so many in the next one. Almost got those eat. I gotta get another bag full to my sister. Some loose meat. I grew corn last year. I set 400 corn seeds. I send it down to 200 plants. I got over 250 cobs of corn. Beautiful corn. The only thing I was disappointed about was when I went to get my seed, the only thing I could find was GMO corn seed, so I couldn't. I was going to save some seed last year for my own corn seed. I'll get a chance one of these days. But where I set corn last year is going to be an extra, probably 10 drills of potatoes, so you got to grow what you mainly need. I enjoy growing corn. A couple of years ago I grew it. Sweet corn usually grows 6-7 feet tall. I had some, the center part, the corn was almost 8 feet. I couldn't touch them with the tips of my fingers to tassel. But I had 6 rows of corn, 30 feet line. I had them spaced 30 inches apart. I could have spaced them 20 inches. Pollinate better, but I am pollinating my corn anyway. But if I put them 20 inches apart, I wouldn't have to hand pollinate. Okay, this is in the floor. This is all made in the basement floor. Not a cellar, but it works. Let me get the shutter up now. Let's see what we got. I'm losing my eyesight now. I have been having to use a white key for the last 2 years. But man, he's getting harder. It's getting harder at my vegetable gardens weeding. I have several diseases in my optic nerves. Drusen build up right to the back of the brain. But I get up every morning, say it is what it is. What else can we do about it? Nothing. Just go about my day, sit my vegetables. My artwork I can't draw on anymore. My eye surgeon and my doctor told me now I'm worse than way over 2,500, 2,400 now. It's 2,500 for sure now. 2,400 he told me last year, but I've had several bad changes since then. But I'm adjusting. The last portrait I drew was Rihanna. That's my first YouTube video. Hope I'm not boring you to go used to it. I have strawberry plants too. Last year I extended on them, made just over 200 strawberry plants. I should have plucked the flowers off the ones that I transplanted last year because it was their first time flowering. I took it off the runners off my main plants. But I left them alone. Let them do their own thing. I couldn't weed much around them where they were just new, wasn't rooted into the ground very good. I did the best I could with it. Now, hopefully this year they're rooted into the ground better. I had a lot last year to take care of weeding and tore a few things where I can't see good. But I stuck it back in the ground. It grew anyway. I haven't done beets for 2 years. where my eyes was getting worse, I planted over 3,000 beet seeds. I got enough beet spot now for next, oh my, 4 or 5 years for sure. They're in the dark underneath the sticks. Some of these are going for seed potatoes. Okay, that's my seed potato going out here now. Got a full sack of seed potato. That bigger. And the other side of the potato like that. That. Boy, we're almost in the middle of March already. Wow. Time is flying. Soon we put these in the ground. I get this part done. And I show you the seed potato. Shouldn't take long. See you in a bit. Okay, here's the seed potato. Big ones over there, smaller ones there. That's the coin. A nice potato. That's a good potato there. That's a 50-pound sack full right here. Okay, take this corner. See, that's what you don't want. I take it all off my seed potatoes too. When the time comes, now I'll do my seed potato once more. Today I take some out. Today I start chitting my potatoes. I'll scrub the hose off them again. All new ones come. Nice and stoggy and green. Big. They grow a lot better potatoes. These blue potatoes grows really big hoys. They're a very productive potato. 2 years in a row when I was growing the Kennebec. I think it was the Kennebec. And what other one was it? Russet Burbank. I used to do over 1,000-pound potatoes. And the vegetable garden up there in the back. The garden here. I start adding too much compost and throw the pH levels too high. Got too alkaline. But that's it. I'm correcting it again now. Should have 1,000-pound, close to 1,000-pound this summer if everything works well. It's a good thing you don't have to go buy potatoes at a store. Sometimes you get a lot of black in them. Right. Throws away a lot of potato. And these blue potatoes is delicious. They got a beautiful taste. Yeah, those potatoes in the stores are not good. I don't like them. You're peeling potato and you're chunking out pieces and throwing the garbage. It's not worth buying. There's a lot of seed potato there. I have a dear friend in River Cloud who wants some of these. He wants some blue potato this year, so he's going to get some. These here. He's soft. I'll keep that for stew. You just put them in the ground like these. You don't need to cut them. None of these. Oh yeah. 2 full sacks of potatoes like that, I wouldn't cut them. Well, I'd chop them in two. Good growth on your potato. Hardy seed produces good potato, big potato. I planted a big seed last year. I got a lot of big potatoes. have a lot of sweet potato here. I have more than enough to do the vegetable garden. When I'm done, just give the rest away. I had someone call me already. I want to buy a sack or two of potatoes. I gotta get mine set first before I get any away. I'm not gonna sell them. Anyone needs any seed potato, they can come and get them. Rather than throw them away. Someone can sit 20 bits of potatoes out of it. They'll have potato for winter. It's a lot of seed potato. I'll do it for 35 bids for myself. Make it up. 22 sits I puts in a 22 sits. 22 it in. 22 potato in the 16-foot box I got made. So do that times 30, 35. I lay the 16-foot box down on the ground. I make some mark. I rakes the mud back, puts my box back in the spot. Puts my potato, seed potato in, fertilizer, and then I just filled the 6-inch deep box, 16 feet long, full of mud, and just moves to the next spot and keeps on doing that. I did 23 drills of potatoes last year myself in probably 2.5 days, I think it was. I was sore for a week. I get nervous sometimes when I'm going plowing. I don't know if I'm going to do it anymore. I don't know when it could happen. I don't know if this is going to be my last year at it. Like right now, looking at this, I don't see an individual potato. That's just a blur. It's can't see facial features anymore. I can't see can't read Deutscher at 5 feet. So it's getting rough. But yeah, I've drew some built up just on my optic nerves. From the eyes to the back of the brain of one of those cracks. He told me that would be instant blindness. So hopefully that don't happen. Not yet anyway. Can't imagine the pain that would be. Severed optic nerve. But I got a lot to do before any of that stuff happens to me. I want to build a couple canoes. I built one a couple of years ago, a 16-foot canoe, but I built it out of plywood. I want to build a couple strip canoes. Got the mold cut out for 12-foot puddle duck. Look at this. See, no good. You don't want. So they're really tiny. I'll separate these too when I'm sitting. If I got to, I will sit something like that. I usually chose that at True Woods. I'm soon going to call these done. I haven't salmon fishing for 2 years now. But I told my nephew, if I can do it, I'm having my salmon losing this year, and I'm going to try. Even if I just rise as a salmon, that's good enough for me. Well, thanks for watching. Next video to be me chitting the potatoes, getting them out to the light. Look at that. That's what it's all about. Dirty. I have really good soil. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you again.